Monitors loading.
Looks like we're live.
It should almost be. Oh, if it says it's live, there we go. Perfect.
All right. Thanks so much, Erica. So we'll convene today's meeting of the Environment Committee, February 10th, and we're starting a little bit tardy. It is, let's see, what is it? 10:11 a.m. So thank you all for being here. I'm so glad to be together again, convening another meeting with a great agenda. We will be looking to raise concepts today, and I'll just remind everybody, and certainly all of us here on the committee know this, but remind the general public as well that a yes vote to raise a concept in no way insinuates a yes vote down the line. This is simply procedural to bring these to public hearing, and so looking forward to eventually hearing each of these concepts in that manner. Just wanted to take a moment and see if my co-chair, Representative Bohr, has any comments.
Thank you, Senator Cohen, and I think you welcomed everybody eloquently. I just want to take an opportunity to thank everybody who attended Monday's forum, because I think it was a very educational forum. We learned a lot of information around waste management, and as you'll see on the agenda today, we actually have a concept being raised, but there will be more to come on the topic. We're going to take that information. We're all going to get together, discuss it a little bit more, and then you'll see more language around that. But I know it was a long day, but I really think all of your contributions to the conversation were significantly helpful on a priority for us. So thank you, and I look forward to today's agenda, to discussing today's agenda. Thank you.
Thank you to my co-chair, Representative Bohr, and any comments from the ranking members? Senator Minor or Representative Harding?
Nothing to note today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, and look forward to a meeting today.
Sure. Thank you, Representative Harding. Senator Minor?
So I guess I'm sitting at the gate here trying to get into the LOB. So I guess my only question would be, do you intend to go through the agenda as you have in the past, trying to explain what these concepts are, for instance, agency bills and the like, so people have some understanding about what we're trying to do? And I would echo your comments that a vote today is not a commitment for the future. In fact, there are some things on this agenda that I think are rather troubling, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't raise the issue if that's the will of the committee. And so take it away.
Thank you, Senator Minor. And yes, what I was thinking before entertaining a motion to raise concepts 1 through 14, if that's acceptable to the folks on the committee, I'll just go through, read each title 1 through 14, and indicate whether or not this is an agency bill, and maybe just a word or two about it, if that sounds good to everybody else. Just a reminder that when we do, in fact, take a vote, the clerk will need to see everybody's faces, and you'll have to unmute yourself. But until that time, you can go ahead and keep yourself muted. And if you prefer to be off camera, that's fine until that point. Also learned today, thank you, Representative Michelle, that you can raise your hand either, sometimes it's under the reactions button, sometimes if you hit participants, it's in the participants box, but if you can't find it, if you're on a Mac, you can hit Option Y to raise your hand, and if you're on your laptop, your CGA laptop, you can hit Alt Y, and that works as well. So thank you for that hot tip today, Representative Michelle. So item number 3, we'll move right along, concepts to be raised. And as I mentioned, I'll just run through quickly. Number 1, an act concerning minor and technical revisions to the state's hemp program Many of you recall we passed a hemp law in 2019 in special session last year. We did have to make some revisions to align with USDA rules and regs. This is no different as we move through the process of really creating a robust hemp program in the state. The federal alignment is particularly important to ensure continuity of the program. And so this is an agency bill from the Department of Agriculture. Number 2, an act concerning revision to certain animal welfare statutes, also a bill from the Department of Agriculture. This deals with various things, including payments out of the feral cat program, or some programs with the state vet, as well as some quarantine rules. Number 3, an act concerning revisions to the state's sewage spill right to know statute. Many of you may recollect in 2019 a spill out of New Haven, which prompted some discussion about notification of these spills and how expeditiously they're handled. And so we'll be taking a look at that in that concept. Item number 4, an act concerning the use and health of certain soils of the state. This is a combination of not only an agency bill from the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection about soil reuse, but also a lot of discussion out of the Governor's Council on Climate Change on soil health. And we also had some discussion around dredging. So, really encompassing some of those concepts around soil of the state. Item number 5, an act concerning the sale and import of African elephants, giraffes, leopards, rhinoceros, and lions. This committee is no stranger to this bill, commonly referred to as the Big 5 or Big 6 bill. It is about trophy hunting in the state of Connecticut. Item number 6, an act concerning the recycled content for certain consumer products. This is also an agency bill from DEEP, and allows, it basically is enabling language for DEEP and together with stakeholders to set standards on recycled content. Number 7, an act concerning emission standards for certain heavy and medium duty vehicles. This is really about the EPA and ambient air quality standards. This also is a Department of Energy and Environmental Protection bill. Number 8, an act concerning the streamlining of certain programs to the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. I think that one's probably pretty self-explanatory. Quite obviously an agency bill, and has various minor technical revisions that we'll go through in a deeper dive at public hearing should the concept be raised today. Number 9, an act concerning environmental air quality, a deeper dive for this committee into greenhouse gas emissions standards across the state and how that impacts certain communities. Item number 10, an act concerning radiation and security measures. This gives DEEP authority. Currently, we work with the United States Nuclear Regulatory Commission. This would begin a 3 to 5 year process to give us more authority in the state over radiation and security measures with the same. So number 11, an act concerning solid waste management. As my co-chair, Representative Flora, mentioned, we had a terrific forum on Monday, and we were really looking to drive some solutions around recyclables and waste in the state of Connecticut. And so, we will create language in accordance with what we heard out of that forum on Monday. Item number 12, an act concerning the use of sodium chloride for road maintenance. We've heard a lot about sodium chloride on roads by DOT and by municipalities. We had a significant number of bill proposals come to the committee with respect to damage and just stormwater runoff, wells, well water, drinking water, and the like. So we would like to hear that at public hearing as well. Item number 13, an act concerning penalty provisions relating to the taking of striped bass. This is an agency bill from DEEP. It would provide DEEP with the authority to issue infractions for off-season taking of striped bass. And number 14, an act concerning the resources and staffing of the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. This is not an agency bill. This is born out of, leadership of this committee talking in coordination with, the ranking members and our vice chairs to really take a look and a deeper dive at how resources are allocated within the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. So that was a mouthful. I'd love to entertain a motion at this point to raise concepts 1 through 14.
I make a motion that we raise those concepts.
Raised by
14.
Representative Boers. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Representative Fresco. Any discussion?
Just if I may, Madam Chair.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate, what you had mentioned at the beginning of today's meeting, that this is just a meeting to vote to raise the concept for a discussion. As Senator Minor had mentioned, there are some potential concepts here that I have some concerns about. I'm sure other members on both sides of the aisle have some concerns about, but today is really just a vote to have a discussion on this issue. And generally, I think this committee and many other committees in this building value the opportunity to simply have a discussion. And so my vote, along with I'm sure many of my colleagues' votes today, will be simply a vote to affirm the opportunity for a discussion on all these concepts.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Representative Harding. Any other discussion? All right, seeing none, if everybody could turn your cameras on, please, and unmute yourselves. All in favor of raising concepts 1 through 14?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?
Aye.
Any abstentions?
Madam Chair, I'd like to vote in the affirmative. I didn't have my camera on quick enough.
Thank you, Representative Cooker.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, this is Senator Slapp. I'm just joining now. I apologize for my tardiness.
Okay. Senator Slapp, we're in the midst of a vote to raise concepts 1 through 14. Would you like to vote now, or would
Sure.
you? Okay.
Senator Slapp votes yes.
Thank you. All right. The
And
motion to raise.
Madam,
Yes.
Madam Chair, Representative Palm is having issues in connecting. So we're trying to get her the link, just FYI.
Okay. I think,
Can we just recess the meeting and then allow that to occur?
yeah, Erica, are we able to recess and hold the attendance open?
We are, but I just admitted her, so I'm trying to see if she was able to join.
Senator,
yes.
this is
Okay.
Senator Kushner. I am here now and would like an opportunity to vote. Thank you.
Okay. Okay,
I-
because
I
it was
just-
a voice vote, I just think we have to see everybody's faces. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the reason for my suggestion. I don't know if there are other members that are otherwise tied up at the very moment.
Everyone is here, actually, so
All right, well, then we're good.
Wow, that's amazing.
it is.
Yay, team. Go environment. Okay, well, terrific. Then I will just announce the date and time of our next meeting if my co-chair might know, or maybe perhaps the ranking member or our clerk.
I was on mute. Sorry. I think our next meeting is February 26th. if I'm not mistaken.
Just to note, we do have a meeting later this morning at 11 for a public
That's
hearing.
that's a hearing.
Yeah, but just
Public hearing, yeah.
don't want to confuse anything. So
I believe our meeting's the 26th.
Okay.
Thank
sure.
you.
Thank you so much. And item number 5 is adjournment. So I will, and it sounds like I don't need to recess, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn our meeting today.
so moved.
Second.
Madam Chair,
I'm
Madam-
sorry, Senator Kushner,
Excuse
did you have something?
I don't believe my vote was recorded. I don't know if it was a voice vote or a roll call vote. I got on late, but if
Yeah.
I want it was recorded.
Thank
Same
you,
here.
Senator Kushner.
Sorry.
It was a voice vote, and Representative Palm, I know you stepped in, so your attendance is noted.
Okay, thank you.
And so there was a motion to adjourn. I don't know
Second.
who, do we have, do you have that recorded, Erica?
I have Representative Harding making the motion, but I don't have recorded who made the second.
Okay.
Representative.
Representative Reyes with the second.
Wonderful.
All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, we'll
Aye.
see everybody. I'm assuming nobody's
Aye.
opposed. See everybody at 11.